Welcome back. Now in this video tutorial, I am going to be welcoming you to the Graphic Design Masterclass, and also I will be intimating you on how and on things that we are going to learn during this particular period. Okay, so I want to appreciate you for believing in DigiSmart and for enrolling into this course. Now let's look at some of the things that you are going to be learning in the course of this class. Now, number one, in Module 1, you are going to be learning Introduction to Graphic Design. So here you are going to be learning one very important aspect that every business owner or entrepreneur must actually master, which is actually mind shift session. So in this session, you are going to be learning how to position your mind to actually optimize the opportunities you have around you. Okay, so you have to find a way of reprogramming your mind in such a way that you are positive and you are able to attract good vibes, good energies, opportunities, and be able to scale up in this particular skill. So another thing you're going to be learning is what graphic design is. You're going to be learning the nitty-gritty of graphic design. And then we are going to be concluding this section by looking at the various types of graphic design that we have. So that is what we are going to be dealing with in Module 1. Now in Module 2, you are going to be learning understanding visual elements. So this is a very, very important aspect of graphic design. As a matter of fact, graphic design is just how you use visual elements combined with principle of graphic designs to create a visually appealing message that will actually elicit some sort of reactions that are expected from your viewer. So you need to master this particular art. So we are going to be looking at understanding visual elements, and then we are going to be considering about 8 of them, or let me say 7 of them. We have form, we have shape, we have line, we have texture, we have spacing, we have color, and then we have typography, or what you call fonts. Okay, so that's what we're going to learn in Module 2. Now in Module 3, we are going to be looking at mastering graphic design principles. Mastering graphic design principle. This is the second part of the graphic design component that you must master if you are going to be a professional in this particular field. So we are going to be learning about 8 principles that must guide your design if your design is going to be one that will wow your audience and also elicit positive reactions. So we are going to be looking at principle of simplicity and balance. We will look at principle of hierarchy and alignment. We will look at principle of repetition and proximity, and then we will conclude by looking at principle of contrast and white space. Okay, Module 4, we are going to be learning design projects. So this is going to be practical sections where you are going to be designing flyers. So we are going to be focusing on the following flyers. We are going to focus on brand flyers, product flyers, church flyers, political flyers, course flyers, training flyers, social media flyers, SMEs flyers, and a lot more. So this is going to be a practical section where you will be provided with video tutorial on how to create each of these flyers, and then you'll be asked to create exactly the same flyer as you have it in the video. So that is what you are going to have in this particular module. All right. Then in Module 5, we're going to be looking at mastering the art of modeling. Mastering the art of modeling. Modeling, it's stealing like a pro. It is stealing like a pro. So this is where this is applicable to all great designers. There is no point inventing the wheel. As a matter of fact, there are no new things under heaven. So what you have is just people making designs out of pre-existing designs, and that's what exactly modeling is. Now, how you do it in such a way that you leave no trace of your source is what we call modeling. So you are stealing an idea or inspiration in such a way that by the time you're done, nobody is able to trace that idea or your project to that pre-existing ideas. So when you do it this way, it is actually called professional modeling. So we are going to be modeling some flyers, like birthday flyers, like church flyers, and like social media flyers in Module 5. Then in Module 6, we are going to be looking at critique and recreation session. So in this section, the aim is to make you to be able to have great eyes for great designs, and to be able to spot errors at a spot. So you are going to be looking at bad designs, bad flyers, or flyers that have imminent error, obvious errors, and then you are going to spot the errors and then try to recreate in order to correct those errors. So that is what this section is all about. So it is to make you to become someone who has eye for great designs and is able to know when principles of graphic designs are violated. Okay, and lastly, in module 7, you are going to be learning the business of graphic design. So in this module, you are going to be learning 7 ways of making money from your skill as a graphic designer. So you're going to be learning how to monetize your skill as a graphic designer. So these are some of the things we are going to cover in the course of this masterclass, and then I'll be leaving you with bonuses. And at the end of the training, you are going to have a certificate of completion. So with that, I hope that you are ready, and I am excited, and I'll be waiting for you in the class. Bye for now.